So today we're going to show you how to remove and install a new case cover on a Marcus Bonna case. Not that this is something that you'd want to take lightly or something you should have to do at all, but one of the nice benefits with Marcus Bonna is that they're one of few, if not the only cases that the covers are removable. Most every other case I've seen, like I said, that I could think of is glued or riveted to the shell. So if your zipper goes bad, you get a tear, something like that, the whole case has to go bye-bye, as it's not removable. With this particular case, we just got in used, actually had a defect. If Steve can zoom in here, the seam burst. It wasn't ripped or anything like that. It just kind of puts a slim book in here, and it just pulled on it enough, I guess, that it just popped. So we're going to go ahead and replace that. Marcus was gracious enough to provide us with a replacement under warranty. So we got that in yesterday, and we're going to go ahead and swap that out. So the first thing you would do is this handle cover is leather and velcroed on. Then the case handle itself is also velcroed on. I've already taken all the stuff out of the inside and taken the straps off, which you should know how to do that yourself because they don't come on when you get the case. And then just the Velcro is on the inside of the lip. And it just comes right off. We've done this once before. It's not fun. The last one I did had wheels on the case, so we had to cut in for the wheels, and it was a lot more challenging to get it on and off the shell. Mostly off, but once you get the Velcro peeled back, it should just slide off. So you kind of turn that inside out and kind of flip it around like that, and then it should just slide off, kind of like a wetsuit. And then all these rings for the straps and handles just go through the case, they slip right off, and there it is. So one part of the process that is more ponderous, I guess you could say, is having to cut the slits for the rings, because they are custom made. The rings, I guess, fit a little bit differently case to case. So these are being measured. I already measured the old ones. And let's see, 1, 2, 3/8. So 1 3/8. And we're just going to make a little pencil line. Therefore, it doesn't really show that well when trying to make it straight as we can. Okay, so now we've made all our marks for where we're going to put our rings, cut them, some light pencil, and I would use a fresh straight razor blade when doing this. Of course, it's really, really, really sharp, so make sure you don't cut yourself or the case accidentally. And I would put a piece of wood underneath to cut against, for obvious reasons. And we measured these. I'd still make all your own measurements, but we measured them at about 1 1/4 length on each one of these. And just real easy here, except I'm getting shadows. The lighting is horrible in here. Hopefully you get it through in one pass. You're cutting through leather and nylon. Yeah, I think I got it all the way through on that one. Yep, there we go. So now we're going to put on the case's new pants. You can see the inside of this, where everything is attached. And this is a Quad Trumpet case. They would all go on the same. Different shaped cases might have different difficulties or different things that make them easier, but and they didn't cheat ahead of time to do this, which is only done one of these before now. And they also put a nice foam backer here on the Velcro so it doesn't grab the case while we're slipping it on. It's another detail that I love about the way Marcus does his thing is that he thinks of all the details. Okay, that's about square. I think that's about right. All right, so now we're going to finish getting this thing just right, and they're made pretty accurate to where you really have to do a lot of shimming and to get these to go in just right, to get all the slits to match up to the right holes and get everything to fit just right. So we're getting under here. Remember, you're pushing this through nylon and leather, so make sure you're not just getting it from one leather or one layer. And that comes through, and that's just a rough fit. So then we're going to get this, theirs, and then once we start taking the Velcro off, that's when we can start snugging this up. And why don't we do this, just as a placeholder. Let's kind of put that through here so it doesn't pop out on us. Oops. And whoever invented Velcro has got to be so rich we don't even know their name. And again, we still have a lot more pulling and adjusting to do, so we're just trying to get them through the holes until we get everything in just the right spot. I think that's pretty close. Probably going to fuss with this a little bit more because that's just the way I am. This last corner just really. Just zip it up. And again, I'm probably going to mess with this some more. Generally speaking, that's how it's done. And then we put this back on the same way it came off. I'm going to take it off again and full with it and just jostle it a bit. But there you go. And this case actually will be for sale because the owner traded it in. For a different color, and so it'll be a slightly used case, 6 months old, with a brand new cover on it. Not sure on the price yet, but probably like $100 less than what we normally sell the Quad for, so be on the lookout for that.